Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other. It was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Second down now, 7 to go. Looking in the air here. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Setting up to throw. He beams one deep right side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Warner with the grab. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got Devontae Smith. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Free inside the 30. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. Like a turnaround these last two plays, son. Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Stroud off the play fake. Brought in right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Down to the 10. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, there was no business decision being made there, Kate. He knew his responsibility to the team. He was the last line of defense. No getting out of the way. Not for that kicker. He was making sure that was not going the whole way back. Not on his account.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And that's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Genty from the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Bronk had to try and go for it. Bronk, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to throw. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Stroud. He's got Emeka and Buka. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts. But throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Stroud completes it quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Back to Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's got it! That's a layout for it, but touchdown! The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Room to run inside the 20. a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Bronk, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Hand off to Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Going now on 1st down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Brought in close to the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Brings it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Travis hit, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to just a point before halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D lineman a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Now run by Cook. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A gain of 12. And the Raider first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Another one for Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud now. To the right side, hauled in by Collins. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. He's got it, complete to Collins. Down the left sideline he goes. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Here's Genty running right. And the cut back to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Genty. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Schmidt connects. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. All right, Brock, so not a huge gain on the play, and the defense decides they'd rather let him keep it than replay that down.
Which means now they had better have a good follow-up for that decision. Make that decision the right decision and make sure that small gain doesn't lead to a first down.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Running it after the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a give, straight up the middle. And he gets in, touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
First down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Cook. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, and I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Rolling out to his left. On the run. Cut at the 20-yard line. He's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And they just get the play off. points and brings us to the end of this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Cook trying this one up the gut. Cuts right, and he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Here comes a screen. Algier along the sideline past midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Algier. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now a handoff to Algier. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up with Algier. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos going for the win here.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, Nick siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Arkansas rookie.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Running back sent in motion. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
The game comes down to this try from Andre Schmidt. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners.